The way you want to test to see if your pan's hot.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's just not even hot as fuck at all. What's going on, you guys? So today we will be making a garlic bread steak sandwich. With this steak, it's gonna be with a ribeye, Wagyu ribeye that is. And you could do this with a New York steak or filet, however you want it. But today, I wanted to try the Wagyu steak. I wanted to see what the hype was about and see how tender and juicy they say this is. But for those of you who want to go buy it, just know it's like fucking $40 a pound. So be my guest if you want to go buy that. On another note, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are safe out there. I hope y'all washing your dirty little hands. And I hope you guys do this little recipe I'm about to whip up for you guys. All right, make sure y'all subscribe. So let's get into this video. All right, you guys, so here you have it. Your Wagyu ribeye. This is American Wagyu, it's not Japanese. They say it's still tender. As you can see, all this marbling that's going around. See all that white goodness? That's what you want. That's what you want to see in a good, soft, man, just delicious steak, all right? All right, the way we're gonna cook it is we're gonna reverse sear it. The reason why you wanna reverse sear it, or you should, is because it's gonna soften up the steak and it's gonna cook it evenly. So when you cook it evenly, you're gonna get that nice pink all the way through. You're gonna only wanna reverse sear it in the oven for about 15 minutes at 275 degrees. Before you take it out, you wanna make sure that it's like at about 100 to 105 degrees internal temp. Once it's done, you're gonna get you a nice hot pan and you're gonna finish the cooking process and pretty much cook it until your desired doneness, I guess, because some people like it medium well done. I honestly prefer for you to do the steak medium, maybe medium well, but I'm more of a medium guy. Make sure you have your meat thermometers on deck so you don't over or undercook your steak, because there's no going back from it. For those of you who don't know how to make garlic spread from scratch, this is how you do it. Now that that's all nice and warmed up, you don't want it melted, you just want it to like soften. I'm gonna throw some garlic on there, like about a half a tablespoon. Get you chopped parsley flakes. Can't go wrong with it. All right, now that my oven is ready, go ahead and get your steak, put it on a cooling rack. And throw it in your oven for 15 minutes. All right, now that you put your steak in the oven, you have 15 minutes to get everything ready, all right? Go ahead and get you a loaf of bread like this. You're gonna wanna cut it into pieces. Like so. Probably like a little less than an inch. Like that, all right? That's how you want it. All right, now you want to coat your bread with the spread. All right, for your greens, you're gonna use baby arugula or regular arugula, whatever you can find. Go ahead and drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. Crank this with some black pepper and some salt. Go ahead and just mix that up. For your spread, All you're gonna need is about 2 tablespoons of mayo and some Cajun seasoning. All right, you guys, so we have the dressing for the bread, that's done. We got the arugula dressed up with some salt and pepper, that's done. We sliced up the bread and we put the garlic spread on it, that's done. All we're doing now is just waiting for the steak to be done and for us to sear it. At this point, you want to get your garlic ready, your butter ready, your rosemary, and your thyme, you know, to give this steak the best taste ever, right? All right, you guys, so that's how it should look coming out the oven. Still looking raw, but don't worry, we're about to get this shit cracking. All right, check if your pot or your pan is hot. Get your little water bottle. If it ain't dancing, it ain't happening, all right? That's what you want to hear. That sizzle. Go ahead and throw your garlic bread. My shit don't fit, so don't make fun of me. But go ahead and get your garlic bread and throw it in the oven until it gets nice and crusty. All right, you want a nice golden brown. See all that fat? That's about to be fire. Go ahead and add some butter on it. Some garlic. Get some garlic, get some rosemary and some thyme to give it some fragrance. I'm poking it because I can already indicate if it's done or not. Medium well done. All right, perfect. I got my bread done, this done, that done. Now we just gotta cut into the steak. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into it, see what it's looking like. Oh yeah. And you're gonna wanna cut them into thin slices like this, just so it's like eatable in your steak, in your sandwich, I'm sorry. So go ahead and cut them up in thin slices just like this. All right, that's how we're gonna build it. On the non-spread side, boom. I'm gonna do it on both my breads just because I like my shit extra wet. Some arugula. And then go ahead and get you nice little thin slices. I'm gonna stack this bad boy up. Like, why not?